Once is all it takes. I know one of my friends is bothered that I mimic check every chest instead of memorizing where they are. It's like, yeah, but I like stabbing things.
Wait, was there nothing in that treasure chest?
There was nothing in that other treasure chest. It bothered me for the longest time. Here we go, all the brass armor.
You'll be able to see the helmet.
No, but
That's the best part.
it kind of is.
That's the helmet I use.
But look, now I'm a person. I really like this armor set. It does look awesome.
Yeah, it's quite good. Although sometimes the armor sets bend in weird places.
That's true.
Like based off animations.
Especially with larger character models, there's a lot of clipping. Like
Yeah.
if you don't use the standard size.
Yeah. I can't really remember what I used.
Got my whole nothing back.
Yay!
Yay, nothing!
So I guess the thing now is you have to decide how long you think it's going to take for you to beat Gwyn.
Not very long.
Okay.
Well, okay, that depends if I parry him or not.
Right. You could then, like, I mean, if you wanted to, because I kind of want to, go see Hawkeye.
Yeah, let's go see Hawkeye. I was just gonna stop by and say hi to Patches here first.
Oh, okay, cool. Also, this thing is still freaky.
Yeah.
He's-
Still terrifying.
Well, he's got those little hangy downy things on his face.
The dangly bits, yes.
Yeah, and it's...
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time.
He's staring
I'm
right at
done
my
with the
crotch.
looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I.
Then again, I don't know if you want to
Special
look at my
price for
face.
you. There you are. Have a nice
You've got a tentacle of your own.
Oh, relax.
Yeah.
No more funny business out of me, my friend.
It's more of a maggot. He shows me the prostration gesture.
I can't wait for the gestures in Dark Souls 2.
I wonder if Crescent Axe is any good. Can I not use it? Oh, it needs faith. 'Cause it's cleric weapon.
There's a stat I never used.
I have one character who's built on faith, who's a Dark Moon.
Oh,
But,
okay.
it's not... it's more versatile than intelligence, actually.
Huh. Hey, it's Big Hat.
It's someone posing.
Oh, that's depressing.
Oh, they've even got the correct face, though. Face and hairstyle.
Oh, that's cool. Dark Souls RP.
Yep. I would do it.
I would RP as Havel.
Bishop Havel the Rock.
And I would just sit in the bottom of that tower. Just like, okay, I'll wait for someone to invade me.
Come at me, bro.
Or I'd just go in a corner somewhere.
Wait around a corner. It's like, suddenly Dragon Tooth! Boom!
Oh, I meant put my back into a corner so that it's basically shield up. You can't get around it.
Oh, yeah. There was one guy in one of my streams, he mentioned two-handing... I forget what great shield, but two-handing it and blocking a doorway. And he was impossible to get around because he just couldn't break his guard.
That's awesome. Do you think it was Havel's shield? I mean, it is probably the biggest.
Yeah, probably the biggest and heaviest. So
And it does
it'd
kind
be
of look
good
like a
bet.
door.
Oh, I had an interesting thought. You know how Havel will two-hand his weapon and have his shield on his back, but you can still backstab him?
Right.
Imagine if shield on the back acted as backstab protection.
That would be cool. Well, I mean, I think there's...
First
I think in Dark Souls 2, there's like a
wondrously play.
enemy that you can't backstab because he's got armor on his back.
Blessing upon me.
I'm looking forward to that.
It might be but I might be mistaking it. It's just that if you try and backstab them, they like charge backwards at you.
Oh, they just... No, we don't allow that.
Well, there's the original, what's it called? It's a bit expensive.
A little bit.
There's that one.
May every honor be
Oh my god, I can't believe it just lit right here.
Brain fart.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about...
I'm sorry.
We were talking about Havel's shield? Oh,
Oh,
backstab Backstab protection.
Right, okay. So there's one of the first gameplay videos for Dark Souls 2.
I'm just going to interrupt you. The greatest challenge of Dark Souls, remembering what you were talking about.
There's the one of those the earliest Dark Souls 2 gameplay footage. There's this big tanky guy, and he's just a guy covered in armor completely. And I think the character tries to backstab him, and in result, it just sort of like throws itself backwards at the character.
Oh, cool.
And it gets him on the ground and it crushes him with his back. So, kind of, I guess, subverting.
That's kind of the natural evolution of this, though, because
Yeah.
players found out, parrying and backstabbing, really good tactics, impossible to defend against, and then From is like, well, let's change that.
Yeah.
Also, I just said like twice. Like, comment, and subscribe.
You're almost as bad as me, but I bring all the likes.
I like it.
I'm very fond of it too.
I would say I enjoy that about you.
Mm-hmm.
It is to my pleasure.
It's satisfying.
Immensely.
And
And intensely.
And is similar to.
It's a simile, not a metaphor. Oh, I forgot to get... There's a Titanite slab right near Calamite, and I didn't get it. But I don't need it.
Very well.
But anyone who's watching, don't forget that Titanite slab like I did.
Oh yeah, I guess you'd want to do some of the cleanup just so people could see. Like use it as a walkthrough even.
A little bit. The issue with that is I've taken so damn long to get this out that I don't know that anyone cares anymore.
Well, I mean, people might play...
Video games?
Well, people might play Dark Souls 2 as like someone who's new to the franchise and then go back and play Dark Souls.
That's true.
And then it's like, oh, look at this. There's a big series that teach me everything.
Everything you need to know about Dark Souls. That's how this was originally intended before I disappeared for months. Can't fight you because you are invisible.
A ghost. Can you walk off the edge?
Yeah, you
Oh,
die.
that's scary.
I've actually tried it.
So this is a cool looking area.
It's the Kiln of the First Flame, covered completely in ash. And I should be human right now. How else am I going to summon Solaire?
Yeah.
Do I have any humanity?
Oh, you got 30.
Oh, I've got 30.
That kind of helps.
Yeah. I spent so much, though, on...
Gwendolyn.
No, I had to spend a bunch on Quilog's sister, because then you can open up the path to Lost Izalith early and save Solaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess I must have grinded quite a bit for that.
Huh, that's really cool. Well, you'd never know it in your first playthrough.
Yeah, even second or third playthrough. Like, if you don't go for that covenant,
Yeah,
then you won't know.
that's true.
So I'm human, not that you can tell. Because I still have my... Come on, do your thing.
That's cool.
I don't want to imagine what that feels like to have that head.
You know what? I think it might be a little cozy.
Yeah?
Well, I feel like your actual head would be surrounded by like a silk almost.
Let's see.
It's just dark.
That worm is coming out of where the head would be.
Yeah, I guess.
For people who don't like body horror, you may want to have not listened to that last couple of seconds.
I like to imagine that the worm is just wrapped around your head like a scarf.
Maybe.
It's like a little
Well,
buddy.
that'd be kind of cool.
He's all warm and like a big cushion, but kind of gooey.
A slimy cushion.
It's a good place to farm Titanite chunks.
Yes.
Which is where I was for quite a while, farming Titanite chunks. For what, I can't remember. It might have been just to fully upgrade the Demon Great Axe, or the Great Demon Axe. I can't remember which order it's supposed to be set in.
The greatest of axe demons.
It's pretty awesome. It's just a big rock, though.
Yeah, but it's a fancy rock.
Yeah, I like it. That's exactly the kind of playthrough I'm going to do with Dark Souls 2. Big old weapon, big old shield, and a lot of armor.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're so close to the end. It's more so you're close to the end and I'm watching.
You're here with me. It counts.
Yeah, that's true.
This would be a really good place to encounter. What are those things called again? Vanguards. This is actually where I encountered my first Vanguard.
What's a Vanguard?
Oh, it must not be Vanguard then. The things.
Oh, Vagrant.
Vagrant. It was a V word. But it wasn't.
Hey, that's the sword
that
I
V
had.
word.
That Black Knight whatever thing was my like weapon throughout most of the game.
If you remember, I was using the halberd for most of the game. Oh, you know what? I think of all the times to go back. I forgot about that. I'm gonna use this again.
Just to kill some guards.
No, I think I'll use it to fight Gwyn.
Oh, snap.
Defeated by your own knight's weapons.
He's breaking the chains here, folks.
Hold on, what's the... Okay, I know the moveset again. That's really one of the most important things about a weapon in Dark Souls, is being able to utilize it properly.
So how do you parry two-handed?
You don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, what you can do is this. And...
Oh, okay. Just
oh.
9 damage.
It does 9 damage. You need to take a moment and actually two-hand it before you do your riposte. Riposte.
Oh, you got another thing.
Yep, this is also the best place to farm Black Knight weapons. Possibly the only place.
9 damage.
9 whole damage. Take that.
Imagine if that was a lot.
I've always wanted a game where it doesn't scale up numbers ridiculously.
Yeah.
So it's like, holy shit, you're doing 9 damage. Actually, I think Paper Mario did that, the first
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
Where, like, throughout the whole game, even 1 damage is still appreciable.
Yeah. Well, the Paper Mario is like probably in my opinion the toughest boss is there's this big Koopa guy on the road who's making people pay a toll, and he has like 50 health, but he's got insane defense, even if you knock him on his back. But yeah, because the only way you upgrade damage in that is either getting a new boot or getting a new hammer. There's only like 3 or 4 hammers, so at max you're doing like 4 damage without like buffing up with badges. Paper Mario, great RPG. Everyone should play it.
But is it as good as Super Mario RPG? I know, that's tough.
Don't do that to me, John.
Sorry. I can't find Solaire's summon sign right now, and I'm very concerned. Because
I don't think it would be up there.
I totally gave him cuddles. He's like, bro. I'm like, bro.
Maybe it's farther back.
Maybe.
Like, go all the way up these stairs. Like, as opposed to, like, going across the bridge.
We'll just have to search this whole area.
Or we'll just check online.
Shh. That's the secret backup plan that no one knows about. Here it is.
That's my first plan all the time.
Yay! Best friends forever.
Jolly cooperation.
Me and Solaire.
He's there pretty much from the beginning, and he's there at the end.
I thought it was gonna fail to summon for a moment. Goddamn game for Windows Live. Do you ever do Praise the Sun in real life?
Oh, the arms up?
Yeah,
No.
I do. Whenever I'm outside and it's sunny, I just stop and take a moment. It's nice. I'm so happy to have him with me. It's like you're here playing the game.
I'm Solaire. Dibs. He's so
He just
cool.
needs heavier armor.
Yeah.
I really like his bracers, because they are armor without covering your hands.
Right.
It's like the only thing in the game.
That's interesting. Good luck. You can't leave that as a 0. Maybe people didn't like it and they downvoted it as much as upvoted.
It's like, ugh, fuck you. For unspecified reasons, I am upset. No! Don't you hurt my buddy!
He's got a lot of HP.
Oh! I love that attack.
That was a good dodge.
Thank you.
See, that's this is one of the reasons why people think Solaire might be Gwyn's son, is because he has the lightning spear.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of Gwyn's signature move. But then again, as a warrior of sunlight, you can just get that.
Yeah, that's true. Although I don't think he ever gets it off in this fight. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, I had help.
Yeah, that's true. Jolly cooperation. That's a high five for people who can't see.
Calm down, Solaire. It's over.
Just throwing them.
One after the other, just wham, bam, bam. And now comes the ultimate choice. Do I rekindle the fire? Or do I leave? And usher in an age of darkness? All I gotta do is press one button to link the fire.
Crazy.
I don't know why I did that. I think...
Because Iron Flesh gives you this cool shiny thing.
Yeah, it makes you super...
Glossy.
Super heavy.
Plus you've got shiny Bughead now.
That is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna link the fire.
Okay.
And if you want to see the other ending, you may just have to play Dark Souls yourself. Or look it up online, which is much easier.
I did the other ending. Although I'm not a Let's Player, so I don't really have a channel that you can go and watch that other ending in. You just Google it.
I thought you never completed the game.
No, I beat Dark Souls.
Oh,
I just had a hell of a time doing it.
okay. Like, this is such a good idea!
My bug.
Wait, my bug is weak to fire.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's bug steel type right now, too. That's 4 times weak. It's a Pokemon reference if people don't get that.
That was Dark Souls. It still is Dark Souls.
Original Dark Souls.
The first.
I guess there would be extra...
Extra souls?
no, extra, like, they'll do original Dark Souls, and then they'll have, like, separate credits at the end for the people who, if anyone differently, worked on the downloadable content.
Yes.
Because the PC version just has it wrapped into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. So, let's talk more about Dark Souls while the credits roll.
Okay. Right, because there's going to be a lot of credits.
Yeah.
Because it's a fairly large game.
Made by a lot of people, and yet it has a really consistent direction.
Yeah, I feel like that is a rare thing in a lot of games.
It is.
You get it with the few games, such as something like Uncharted or Last of Us, but they are very linear, narratively focused games, so you just have someone write a story and you focus on that. There are some games where it's like a big open world, or even a semi-open world, where they lose that. The Double Fine games have a pretty good vision that's like Psychonauts, Brutal Legend, at least aesthetically and story-wise. Sometimes gameplay, specifically in Brutal Legend, is a little off. It's like a action adventure RTS game.
Yeah, it switches to RTS like halfway through the game.
It's kind of weird. They kind of make it work, but it's still... The flying mechanic is what kind of broke it for me.
Weird. Never actually played the game myself.
Oh, okay. You need to get to a point where you can see your units from above, so they give you like demon wings to fly. But it's the transition between walking and flying is kind of janky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was like, shit, we need to do this somehow. Wings.
Well, I feel like it was...
Put a wing on it.
I feel like it was somewhat planned, but at the same time it was...
Oh, here we go. We've reached Artorias of the Abyss. And I'm cutting you off because we're talking too much about Brutal Legend.
That's fine. This is a Dark Souls Let's Play after all.
Though Dark Souls is pretty brutal and legendary.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I feel like it's one of the most brutal, in terms of gameplay, anyways. AAA games that I've played.
Yeah,
I'll
second that.
There's plenty of indie games or like smaller games,
Or even older games before games really got to a AAA stage.
but that was. I feel like that might have been more so lack of knowledge of game design. At the time.
Still testing the waters and figuring out what works and what doesn't.
Exactly. Some games did it really well. Some games didn't do it so well. Because some games were just frustratingly difficult, whereas other ones were difficult in the way Dark Souls was, and Dark Souls is trying to recapture that, I feel.
Yeah. And use everything we've learned over all these years to aid that. Except the camera.
What do you mean?
The camera's kind of junk.
Oh, in Dark Souls?
Yeah.
It's
freely controllable, which helps a lot.
yeah.
But when you let it do its own thing,
Yeah. Cameras are iffy at best in a lot of games. I mean, I would say the most common thread for controls in a game to be a problem is the camera control.
yeah, that's true.
Mind you, typically for me, the things that break a game are poor story and lack of challenge, which Dark Souls satisfies to no end, because the story is all up to me to figure out, and the gameplay is utterly challenging.
It's ball wrecking.
Agent JR, 2014, ball wrecking.
Dark Souls wrecks my balls. And after we beat the game, I end up right back here with all my stuff. Cool.
It's kind of interesting that you start with all your stuff again.
Yeah.
So,
Am I just trapped in an eternal timeline?
well, that's one of the things I kind of thought about, was that,
Oh, hey. He's just wandering around in there.
yep. But one of the things I thought about with this is the reason why, like, because you chose this ending,
Yeah.
and you sort of come back, is it just that because the timeline is sort of in a nebulous state that you just sort of end up, like, it's meant that you're supposed to go back to the beginning?
Was that the purpose all along?
Well, not necessarily the purpose, but I mean, it makes less sense with the second ending.
Yeah, because then you destroy the bonfires and
Yeah.
the world is forever changed. Oh, what? Really?
Hit him with your bug.
No. Bite him. There we go. Took a bite. I'm gonna bite one of the hollows.
The ones that just stand there.
Yeah. Or I guess this one that's gonna shoot at me now. He was totally facing the wrong way to actually fire that bow. I know this because I've done archery.
I don't know this because I haven't done archery.
No, he was literally looking sideways.
Oh, okay.
Come on, hold still.
That's some weird clipping.
That is really weird.
I don't think it should be recoiling like that.
No.
That seems odd.
Oh well. I guess this is where I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining us.
It was,
Chris?
It was awesome.
Yes. Again, I'm probably going to bring you back for something in the future.
Ooh.
Whoa!
And I don't even know what that is, so...
No, I don't tell him anything.
That's
Just
fine.
like, come over to my house right now.
That's fine.
Alright, bye everyone.
Bye.